All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to my stream. We're going to do some Kerbal Space Program. Let me check my audio levels here. All right, good evening, good afternoon. I am really loud. Awesome. All right, let me go ahead and get Kerbal started. I'm also going to crack open a beverage. All right. Oh, that was a good gulp. Let's go ahead and press that key there. And we have got to finish up the metallic ore site. We got the drill. We had to do a whole new drill setup because the drill is humongous. And even last night I thought of a better way of doing it, so we'll have to do it for the next one. So I think is what we do is we got to get a crew out there. We got to get, actually we're going to have to do a replacement crew because we have a Kerbal out there that I don't think is going to do anything. So we have to bring him back. Otherwise, he's just going to sit there and eat up supplies. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Do 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 do. Oh, let me go tweet that I'm streaming here. Go. All right, all tweeted. Right. So let's go out and quickly check. Whoa. That was scary. So, gypsum is running fine. It's the metallic ore. Need to adjust my chair. There we go. All right. All right. So we got our drill. We landed a power distribution unit. Huh. Oh, but we can't drill because these are designated as dirt, and the technician cannot. We need an engineer, so we got the parts to do it. We just don't have the right people. So we might as well bring out the habitation. We'll bring an engineer, and I wonder if we can do a habitation and a supply run in one rocket with 2 drops. Let's go back to the space center. I think we did that before. I think. Pretty sure. I can't remember. Alright, so let me check. Go to the space center. And we want to go there, 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 there. So we have a resup. Let's go take a look at this. Oh, actually, if I do this, and if I go to a subassembly, DJ, how the heck are you, man? Good to see you out there. So do I have something that says MUN 2. Whoa. Excellent. Cool. So the habitation's already done. We just need to put a resupply. Do I have a resup in here? I have a hab. Do not see. I'm just fine. Fine and dandy. Thanks for asking. Rover. No. No. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get rid of this for a sec. Actually, let's get rid of all this. And I have something called MUN Resup. Let's go take a look at that. I really need to go through and clean up some of this. So MUN Rover. Oops, MUN Warehouse, MUN Scanner, MUN Rover. Resup 2.1. Yes, that's the one I want to take a look at. So this is a resupply that has a return. Oh, interesting. All right. So the question is, Question is, think about this. Do I want to overcomplicate this? Yeah, why not? So we do have to return someone, just one. So we have a return vessel here. That this actually lands as one craft. And if I take, oh, that must be, let me redo, there. Take this off for a sec. That's fine. So if I go in here to Hab, okay, we don't need the decoupler. That's okay. This here, we have an extremely lengthy rocket. What do we have down here? Liquid fuel and oxygen. Ooh, no. This would have to be metallic ore. So what I get in trouble is reusing old crafts that will work but aren't designed specifically for the task at hand. All right. Like I said, we do have to return a Kerbal. So in essence, we have two landers, and that's what I wanted. Let me pull this off. Let me pull this off. Pull this away. Let me pull that away. Let's set this to MUN. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's redo that, and then let's pull that away. All right, so that on the MUN itself, that has enough delta V to land for itself. Sweet. And if I pull this away and redo route to here, pull that away. So this has 600 to land, 1500 to take off. I don't need that much. So this is good. So this can land by itself. This can land by itself. Put that back. Alright, so let's put the route back there. So these two landers can land themselves. It would be nice if the stage before this one would be able to help. Let's see here. So this one goes first. This is the habitation. Then we land that. Okay. We got all the parts. We just have to make sure that we bring an engineer. So we might as well bring the engineer down in the habitation. Oh. We're gonna take People McNugget. That's our engineer. And we want to put them in the hitchhiker. There we go. Alright. Oh, and then she's gonna need, I don't know what seat is. So we're just gonna put the tool in each. We're gonna give her a tool. I'm sure she's gonna do a fine job with her tool. Is that seat 0? Okay, seat 1. Seat 2. I just don't know. I know it's not 2. It's either 0 or 3. I'm just not gonna take a chance here. Alright. That was seat 3. Alright, cool. Let's turn that off. So these are all self. We have a probe core here. I'm pretty sure in here. I hope there's a probe core in there somewhere. Oh, I think it's I better not think. I better. We're gonna return a technician. It's not a pilot, so I gotta make sure I do have a probe core. So let me, how do I separate this without breaking it? So I need to reassign route from here to here. Take this off. I'm looking for a probe core. This thing should have a probe core. If this part does, that's not gonna help me. Heat shield. Oh, where did I put the probe core at? Alright, let's take a look. Oops. This off, take that off. Alright, so I guess what we're going to do here is if we're going to return the technician's going to come back to Kerbin. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Nope, that's not what I want to do either. So what we can do is put a probe core right there. Alright. Then we want to do, oops, 3 of those. 3. Hang on. Let me get my okay, fine. There we go. This is a trick I learned from another streamer, another rocket jockey, Das Valdez, to get this as close as possible. Pretty close. Alright. So now we have a probe core, because the technician won't be able to do any sort of SAS functionality, I don't think. So by giving it a probe core, then we can get them home. Alright, put that back. Return route. Back up here. Alright. So we've already verified. Oh, my staging is all botched. Oops. Alright, let's that's there. Oh, no, it's not. But I'm missing a lot of staging. I'm not going to be concerned with it. We already checked all these stages. All these stages are good for landing. Just put a big ol' honkin' fairing around all this. Alright. So, why is it... there's... Okay, that's in the wrong spot. Let me see if I can fix this just right here. Then we should have 5 engines, so this thing is in the wrong place. That should go up here somewhere. Alright, so let's see here. That decoupler, all those engines. That is right. Okay, that's way up there, I don't care. Okay, good. Alright, sweet. Alright, so it's, we're gonna call this MUN Metallic or Tab Resup. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, so now this stage right here, its purpose is to get us from Kerbin to the MUN. So we need to change this to Kerbin. Low thrust to weight ratio. So let's fix that. Let's fix that. And we're gonna do that not really super fancy either. Let's just gonna grab a couple of thuds. We're gonna put them on the side, just 2. And pull that all together. Okay, so we got a 125 thrust to weight ratio. That's cool. Now to make it a little bit neater, we'll go ahead and just kind of do that. Be fine. All right, cool. So now we got to get off the planet. So we want to make sure we aren't atmospheric. And we're going to put that. Make sure the staging works. So we have the engine, decoupler. So we obviously don't have enough thrust to weight ratio and not enough delta V. So stage 9, we got to improve that. So let's see if we can. Let's put, see about doing 4 of these. All right, stage 9. Okay, that did it. Perfect. Wow, that was not a lot of hard work. Make sure we are strutted. We are. All 4 of these have got fuel lines. Good. All right, that did not take long at all. I'm actually very impressed. Do I have Separatrons? I don't. I think I'm going to add Separatrons here. Just want to make sure these things push away while we're zipping through space. So we're going to add at the top. Just going to put a little bit off. And then we're going to offset it inside the fuel tank like so. And then we can put the reaction wheel and we can put that back where they were. Like so, and then we have to grab these and put them there. Almost done. Then we just need some launched dudes, whatever they're called, stabilizers. And then these go there. All right. So 151 off the launch pad, a little, just, it's okay, but I like to be, whoa, not that low. Let's go 147, 148, right around there. All right, so again, according to Kerbal Engineer, my stage 11, which is all 5 of my engines, gives me a 147 off the launch pad. A lot of people say 150 is the optimal. So we're going to have, for almost 2 minutes, so 1 minute 47 seconds, we're going to have these boosters. That is nice. And then once we get rid of them, we'll be on the main core, and it will be still full of gasoline. Sorry, liquid fuel and oxidizer. And again, we're going to be about 300 delta V over budget. That's good. That's good. Because this stuff is really heavy. This is a tall rocket. Alright, let's see. So we have an antenna, we have a battery, we have some power generation. When we get out in space, I'm going to have to turn on some fuel cells. These are all ready to go. Again, should have... Our engineer did not... Alright, People McNugget for some reason did not want to go. I don't know why. It's a very happy flight. I'm sure she would have a blast going to the MUN. Alright. So let's get her to the MUN. Let's get this site up and running. Now I'm not too sure if the PDU that's there is enough power for both drills. We might have to make up a power station. I don't know if we want to use a whole bunch. If we use a whole bunch of solar panels, so it won't be good during the day or during the night. There's people. People Mick. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this there, that's good. And let's see, 3, 2, and 1. Alright. A lot of stuff going on. Okay, I don't need surface. So we are on our way with a resupply, a habitation, an engineer, and we got to hook it all together. And then we're going to outfit the drills and see if we can start mining some metallic ore. We need metallic ore Because I don't know. Hang on one sec here. I want to type in resources, maybe? If that works. Perfect, right. So we're digging metallic ore so we can make metals, because we need metals to turn gypsum into fertilizer. So we're just going to go down the list of resources, doing a drill site for each one, and hopefully we get the warehousing all in one fell swoop. And then I don't know which one we're going to move to afterwards. Alright, so we're more than halfway towards our apoapsy. We are way far up. Yeah, we are. That was a very fast ascent. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get ready to get rid of our fairing. And wonder if I can manage the docking port. There it is. Get rid of our nose cone. Hopefully our trajectories will be much different. much different. I mean, I could leave the nose cone on all the way to the MUN, but just might as well get rid of it now. So we need 1421 to circularize, and we have 1711. So again, we're about 300 over budget, which is what I knew. Doing a stage here. There it goes. That was cool. And that's suborbital, so that stuff will burn up in the atmosphere. It will. We're gonna do one rocket launch, but 2 different drops, 2 different landings. Yay, landings. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I was gonna wear my shiny today. I forgot. Hope I can hear things. It's a little muffled. Isn't it? Alright. Hopefully it does not deter my hearing. I think that looks okay. Does that look okay? No one's gonna tell me. Hard to see. Hang on, let me switch my view here real quick. Okay. That doesn't look bad. Alright, cool. Like, it's dope? Is dope good? I can't remember. Because I'm old. Alright, so orbit achieved. Alright, it just, my noggin gets warm. Alright, so do a save, SAS. So we have 500 Delta V left over. Wow, cool. So we're going to set the MUN. Let's go ahead and create that. Get that going. Alright. Should be good to go. It is warm underneath this. $852. So we're going to burn through all of this. And this stage, again, is what we designed to get us to the MUN. But we're not even going to use it yet. Cool. Some lights. It's dark over here. Go ahead and turn on the fuel cell. Oh, we've got a stage. And turn on another fuel cell. Now put geeky glasses on? I could. I don't have any geeky glasses. Well, if you're a Serenity or Firefly fan, you'll get the ensemble here. All right, cool. All right, let's make a mid-course. I would like to move it. Why does that always give me... Weird that I can't move it when I'm at this angle. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. We don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. And 22, a little too low. D, that's fine. That's going to be 20 for the mid-course. And we got 1200. Cool. People being nugget. Very docile. No comment. What the heck do you got there, eBay? Alright, oh yeah, look at that. Some steampunk glasses. I see, I don't look good and stuff like that. I don't know why. This is just kind of keeping my head warm. This is actually homemade too. This was made by, her name's Miri. And I don't follow her on Twitter, but when I used to be heavy on Google Plus, she knitted this and another one for me. Not another one of these, a different one. Alright, so rocket's on its way to the MUN. Go ahead in here. Set up another maneuver node to get our capture. That's good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. Duna. Now, what we're doing here and what we're learning, we're actually going to be taking to Duna. So, pardon me, oh, I thought I forgot to bring supplies. I keep forgetting this is supplies. Yep. And it's probably nachos. People McNugget is a huge nacho fan. I will not get in trouble for letting everyone know that. Alright. And in fact, if you have extra nachos, you can send them to her. What do we have here? That's our gypsum. That's our processing. There's our metallic ore way over there. Alright. Let's go ahead and do an F5. Let's get SAS turned on. Point us retrograde. Sugarscape. Whoa! That's scary. Yeah, I would look kind of like that, except for I think my teeth are a little bit better. DJ. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we're going to land this. Oh, I did this wrong. I should have... Alright, that's fine. Let's decouple. And where's this decoupler at? That's right there. That's not going to do anything. So if I do a F5 and do a stage. Okay. I guess that's fine. The decoupler blew up. Cool. Alright. Well, is what we want to do here is we want to extend our engines. I want to activate them. And is what we're going to do here is we're going to land over here. Hang on one sec. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're back. But seriously, goggles would look dope. Probably wouldn't be able to see the screen, to be honest with you. Alright, so again, we're going to land right there. So let's set up a maneuver node to start break. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Like a home engineer. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Alright. Let's put on the brakes. And that's going to cost 140 of the 3,000, so we should be fine, as long as we don't run into the other craft. The electrical charge is taking a small beating, probably because of the reaction wheel. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a reaction wheel here and in here. And in here. Oh, okay. Self-taught engineer? Gotcha. What I should do is rename this. We're gonna call it, we'll just call this Hab, and it is a lander. Gear down. We're going to set this as the target. It's time to start lining up the landing. Alright. That's where we're going, right there. Kind of missed the green screen. It might return. It's always, you know, it's hard to get those things really set up, and you know, they're just a pain. They are. All right, so that looks good. That's our other lander. Let's do another F5, and then we're going to do another node right here. So this should put us pretty much right on top of it. So all I did was a series of maneuver nodes that kind of slowed us down, kind of lined us up. Well, we're not really lined up. We can fix that. Alright, so do that. Let's, oops, not do that. Do this. Let's move us over. Alright. Don't forget the light behind them. I never had a light behind me. I just shined light on the green screen to kind of wash it out so to have a nice equal. Alright, so we have 1,800 for 10,000. Alright. I'm gonna switch this to surface. I'm using the green thing as the guide. That's where I want to go. Yep. Alright, we have 1600 delta V. We're 2000 up. So let's slow this down. So we're about half the speed we want. About 45. Oop, wrong way. Put on the brakes again. Cool. We're gonna have a lot of fuel left when we land. It is totally silly hat day. It's not totally silly. This is Firefly. This is a shiny hat. Totally silly hat. Alright, so what we want to do here is let's stay right here. Let's keep this right here. And we want to land on this end. Alright, so totally silly hat day. Alright, so we want to do that, this, that. Alright, now we can do... Now we can get over the target. Alright, start taking her down. Again, we have 800 delta V, so we can take our time with this. 200 meters up. That's our temporary habitation. This is our PDU, power distribution unit. And we have our engineer here, so we should be able to actually do some work before we go ahead and we'll get about 20 meters off the ground, put on the brakes. All right. Good. And that's what we want to do is forward. Oops. Oh, wait. When we get much closer, put on the brakes again. We have 500 delta V, plenty of gas in the tank. Let's get about 10 meters off the ground, see how we line up here. Well, to satisfy my OCD... Nope, wrong way. There we go. That should be... Oops, wrong way. Oops, wrong way. Alright. Alright, that should be good. So we're going to land it from here. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Turn on SAS, make sure those are off. Doing F5. Alright, cool. Then is what we can do is we can actually get... Oh, alright, the hab front doors... Alright, so it's in the back. That's fine. We'll get our engineer. We'll get People McNugget here. He has her tool. Excellent. So, we're going to hop down the ladder. And we're going to link this structure to the rest of the installation. So, excellent. Now, I'm hoping, now that we have an engineer, and we want to make this metallic ore, Alright, itchy nose. Go here, and we want to say... Not minerals, not substrate metallic ore, so we want to do that. Only engineers can... Oh, she's a pilot. Oh, the engineer... We brought a pilot. Well... Alright, so now we have 2 people to return. I brought a pilot. I have a pilot and a technician I need to return. That's fine. So that's okay. We'll just have to... Yeah, I don't think very clearly when I do stuff, obviously. Alright, so... Anyways, successful landing. Everything's all connected up. Let's go ahead and get Nugget against there. Turn on the hab. Turn on this additional hab. Now, how is the power drain? A little bit. So we're going to go ahead and just fire up the reactor. And we want to make sure that these, can I get to them? There we go. Need to get these radiators going. I need all 4 of these small ones to be activated to keep the PDU cool. It's 3, and these actually draw power too. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Alright, so now if we check the reactor, so it's going to take a while for that to spin up, but I think we're going to be fine. Alright, so now if we turn off that, click on this, so we have Wilkin, Louette, and People McNugget have got 50 days of supplies. There's only supposed to be 2 Kerbals down here, that's why we don't have that much supplies. And so that's okay, because the next craft we're going to land, we're going to take 2 Kerbals back, but we'll have to send, we're going to send a one-way ship down here with our engineer, because evidently I don't remember what I was supposed to do. Alright, so let's go and do a save there. First of all, I want to turn this engine off. Retract it. Alright, so again, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this today. Alright, so let's go back out and find that one. That's our next lander. Alright. So, same dealio. We're gonna rename this. And this is just the resupply. Right. Okay, it's right there, and again, it's gonna go. That's gypsum. Oh, it's actually really. No, it passed it already. Alright. That's our target. So we're going to use the stage that we're currently on to slow this down. And again, this has got no one on it. All this has is supplies. This is additional supplies. And it has a return vessel. So we'll be able to load up our extra pilot and our technician that ain't doing anything. We'll load them up in this, take them back. We'll make a very simple rocket to come back to the MUN, with a engineer. And yeah, we'll get this squared away. Okay.
Kidding me? What? Oh, that was cheap.
So this is our deorbit burn. Alright, so we want to do SAS on, we'll do an F5. Oops. And again, we're just going to do a series of deorbits here. little retro burns. Alright. And this stage has got 1,047 before we actually have to switch to the lander, so that's good. It takes the pressure off the lander. Takes the pressure off me too. Alright, we're gonna do one more and put us pretty much on right down on top of the target. Very cool. So let's do SAS, let's point retro again, and let's do a little bit more burn. Alright. So we're still 19,000 up. Let's do an F5. Let's get us down to about 10,000. 15, 14. And we'll put on some more brakes. I'm going to use up as much of this fuel as we can. Slowing us down very nicely. So we're 13,000. Okay, we're 10,000. I'm going to try to make this correction. Oh, kind of a wonky rocket. I'm just moving us towards the target a little bit more. And I think, in fact, we're going to stage this off, hopefully. We're still 2,000 up. We should be fine. 1,700. So we're quite a ways away from our target. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing as I did before. And it's what we're going to do here is we're not going to use RCS. We're going to just point ourselves that way. Whoa. Oh. Okay, that was weird. What I need to do here to ensure we do this correctly, we're going to transfer all the fuel from the top lander, bottom. Hurry, 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 hurry. Good, alright, so. And we want to kill our horizontal speed, that's what that means. Cool. And then we want to start landing. And I gotta wait till I get closer. I can't see any features of our craft yet. All right. So by the way, the return vessel actually has probably 3 times as much fuel as it should, so siphoning the fuel off, not a big deal. So this installation's missing one thing, one very important thing, an engineer. So, right. Well, we're gonna have to connect like this. Alright. Oh, how are we doing on... So we have a fuel cell on, right? Good, alright. Electrical charge is good, alright. Slow our descent down. Let's get lined up here. We're going to use RCS to do this. There we go. So the green thing is about where I'm going. Doing a very slow descent. We have 488 delta V in our lander, and again we do have some additional fuel. We want to get this thing right about there. I could have swore we had... I think we have a more updated resupply. This is a resupply with a return. The other resupply actually looks basically the same, except for it has 4 flex tubes on it. Which one I wanted to use. Let our momentum. Again, I transferred some more fuel so I could sit here and get as close as possible. I'm going to press cap lock so we get a little bit finer on the RCS. Again, we'll get about 15 meters above the ground here, and we're going to go ahead and kill everything, and then we'll get lined up. So plenty of fuel to do this. Alright. Now I'm just going to use RCS to kind of push us where I want to go. Weird. There we go. Now the RCS I'm using actually uses the liquid fuel and oxidizer, so and they're not very efficient. They're just good for moving heavy equipment, hence these things. So I didn't want to have to pack monopropellant. I have to worry about the weight of that. So now we should be able to land. We should be good. Doing F5, make sure those are off. Let's tab over here. So what we're going to do is we'll take, I think this technician should be able to, so we don't need the technician. Hey there, Next Tech, how you doing? So we get this all connected. Cool. And then we'll put this. Put the Hello, RCS, thank you. We'll put the technician in the return vessel here. Because, well, I didn't have an engineer and I thought maybe a technician would be able to do something very simple, but I was extremely wrong. Board you. And then, where is McNugget at? McNugget, you're in here, right? Because what we're going to do is, who do we have here? No one? Really? Where are you at? Well, okay. Can you go back in? I don't know what key I hit. Why don't... Oh, there. That's what I was looking for. I want to transfer you over there. Alright. Then McNugget, since you just got here, we'll transfer you over here. Hey, Argy, how you doing? So now we should have... two people in here. We do, and they're gonna go home. McNugget's gonna stay here. She's our pilot. What am I missing? So I need to fly out. Oh, we don't have a logistics. We have a PDU. We have habitation supply. So we have to land. Oh my. All right. So we're gonna have to connect it right here. We need a logistics so we can do that. All right. So we have to fly out a logistics with an engineer this time. Fine. But we are going to do a return right now. So what I want to do is make sure this has got enough fuel. So what did we just land? We just landed this. So let's shut these engines down. All those engines are shut down. I'm going to go ahead and take whatever fuel is here. We're going to transfer it over here. Okay. And I think we're just going to take the rest of this lander fuel. That should be enough. All right. So we're going to do an F5. And once again, we should have a pilot and a technician. So Louette, that's our technician. And Wilkins, that was the original pilot. So we're going to leave McNugget down here. And let's see here. So what I want to do is find those engines. Put them in their own stage. Down here. Those up there. I should be able to, F5, stage those engines. Alright, and we'll give it a little bit of thrust. And I want to say control from here. Find these decoupler. Alright. We want to get on a course of either 270 or 90, it doesn't matter. 270 is closer. Alright. And we want to get up to an altitude of about 22. Again, we have 2,000 Delta V in here. More than enough to do what we need to do. So this will actually lighten the habitation load on this drill site here. All right, coming up on 22. Let's go ahead and get a maneuver node in place. Orbit. Doesn't have to be a perfect orbit. Close enough. I don't want to do that. So 285 to get our orbit, so we're still going to have 1300 to get back home, and I think we only need like 300 to get home. We got a fuel cell, so we're good there. We have no supplies, but we're going to use that grace period with life support of the 15 days to get these individuals home. And then we're gonna put a vital logistics setup. We're gonna add an engineer to it. And we're gonna fly it out, and then we should have all the pieces we need to get this place up and running. So, kind of par for the course that I make so many mistakes. And I don't really get anything going until about an hour and a half into the stream. All right, so. All right, so I'm actually going to use a feature of MechJub here, because I'm sure no one wants to see me keep doing this over and over. So I want to set this for 40. I don't know if it's actually going to give me a 40. Did it? It did not. So let's adjust that node. This to be about 40. Oops. Not 45. There we go. So 274 for the burn. So I did say we needed about 300. So we're going to return this technician, this pilot. We're going to... I'm pretty sure we have a logistics module ready to go. As a craft fire, we can just double check it. Put an engineer in it. And then, believe it or not, the pilot actually has to be in logistics, and the engineer has to be in the PDU for those two features to work, I believe. Andy, I have a nice link for royalty-free music playlist on YouTube. Okay, I actually found a place. It just, while I'm doing these... What? Okay, that's a problem. I thought I had 1300 Delta V. I guess I don't. What did I do wrong? Huh. Do they have a valve open, or are they just like spewing fuel out the tail end here? Alright, let's see what I did wrong. Weird. Alright, so we don't need fuel here. Let's put it back there. I could have swore it said 1300. Maybe I just forgot how to read. That one's empty. Yeah, I actually found a site that's got just a lot of instrumental. Andy in chat, base is looking nice. Well, thanks, Saber. We all, I decided instead of trying to do one thing and find the things needed for that and then put it together, I thought, well, it's what I do is just make a drill site for each mineral. That way I have the minerals, and then whatever I need, I know I got the minerals, then we can start putting it all together. But yeah, all right, so do I have the people in the right? Okay, they're there. All right, so let's get rid of that. Let's stage the engines. Make sure we're controlling from here. A little bit of oomph. Okay, and let's get on that course of 270. But thanks, Saber. How you doing? Hey, DJ, can you do a RJ for Gaming with Saber, please? We got 4,000 Delta V. More than enough fuel to go where we're supposed to be going. It's exclamation point RJ space, and then just put in gaming with a tab. Oh, you're on a mobile device. I don't know if that'll auto-complete for you. Gaming with Saber is a fellow rocket jockey. He streams Kerbal. He does more realistic stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys
Thanks,
and
DJ.
girls, a fellow rocket jockey has entered the stream. Please click the supplied link and give them a follow. This is not a command.
No, it's not a
Just
command.
consider it
Well, it's a command
moral
put into the chat.
imperative. And know you have made the correct choice.
I'm doing good, Andy. Excited to get home so I can start building my Mooner base modules. Cool. Yeah, what I learned here, I'm going to apply towards Duna, which will hopefully force me to plan a lot better. Because, you know, a rescue or resupply is not just days away, it's years away. Alright. That's our altitude. Go ahead and get our maneuver node, our orbit. Wait, did the other one I have, did that reverse the orbit or something? I don't think it did. That'll work. So that's gonna cost 260. So we're gonna have 3,000 Delta V left over. Alright. I wonder what I did wrong. I had 1,300 Delta V and all of a sudden nothing. I should have had 1,000 Delta V left over. I think the pilot drank it or something. Not cool. Not cool at all. Switch to my backup beverage here. Oh yeah. All right. So, if I do this, 269, okay, that's what I did last time. E's at 75, so I just want to make that a slight adjustment. What's wrong with? Whoa. I don't think the craft will survive that. That'll be fine. Let's do an F5 here. Okay. Where all my fuel goes. Weird. That was really weird. MUN base. Gaming, are you doing stock or you got some mods going with your MUN base? Are you doing MKS, Kerbal Base System KBS? I can't remember what it is. That's ugly. That's better. That's ugly. That's better. Maybe I looked at the wrong number somewhere. Alright, well. It appears this time it worked. Weird. Very weird. Alright, so do that. Do a save. Let's go ahead and get out of the MUN's sphere of influence here. And again, how long does this actually take, out of curiosity? I put it. So it's about a day. Alright, so we'll say 2 days, 3 days max. So, flying without support. From the MUN to Kerbin, they're just basically packing a couple lunches and they're fine. I accidentally removed you from the friend list. Oh, that's alright. It happens. Alright, let's go ahead and... return these lovely Kerbals so let's get down to about 100. Alright, let's face prograde. Let's go ahead and detach all this stuff because we don't need it. And let's face retrograde. And time to land. Go, we're in the atmosphere. As long as we don't get smacked by our debris, we should be fine. Fine. My luck. Alright, I think we're good. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off SES since oh, it's getting warm. Oh, is the probe core under there getting warm? Really? Interesting. Let's see here. What's getting warm? Thermal. Yeah, the probe core that's underneath the heat shield is getting warm. Okay. The heat shield is being quite selfish with its thermal protection. Alright. We're definitely landing now. So once again, just one more rocket launch and the metallic ore drill site should be online. We've got to send out logistics because that does the warehousing. I think we have the distribution unit out there already. I think on the logistics modules, what we need to do is put a supply module on it. Not supplies, because we just dropped off supplies. Because each one of these installations, once we start making supplies with the distribution model, I should be able to use those supply nodes to transfer supplies and keep everyone fed. Hopefully. That's the plan anyways. Alright, so we're going to speed this up. Get them down to about 5,000. Alright. I wonder if just the 2 chutes will be enough. Should be. So, logistics module. We're gonna go check. I can't remember if I left a supply node out there. I know there's a metallic ore one. Logistics, engineer, maybe a supply module, logistics module. And just fuel the land. That's all we need. So that's gonna slow us down to... That should be fine. We don't have to use the 3rd chute. I'm just a little wonky here. I guess my center of mass is off. Wonder why. Huh. Maybe one of the Kerbals had too many donuts or something. I don't know. Alright. Stretch my back a little bit. So yeah, it'd be nice because this week that means we got the ore set up, we got the gypsum set up, and this will be the metallic ore. And just go down the list of materials. Might do dirt because dirt is already got a spot, and there's already infrastructure there. We just have to attach a logistics module and a drill. Pretty sure. Maybe some power. Not too sure. So the heat shield, I believe, in the VAB has got a 9.0 meters per second crush. So hopefully nothing will blow up. Maybe those aren't in perfect... I don't know. I don't know. That's the probe core making it all squishy. Alright, so let's go and return these. Alright, good trip. I don't know what I did that one. That was a bad maneuver. Huh. Waste of fuel though. Alright, so they're back. Let's go back and look at the metallic ore. Make sure... I know we need a logistics. We need the engineer, so that's... Whoa. Always scary. Alright. So again, we have our pilot, and the pilot's going to have to be in the logistics. Oh, so this is... I do have the metallic ore, so I need one for supplies. Alright. That's fine. And we'll just... So we're going to have to bring an extra flex tube. Alright. Logistics, 3 flex tubes, engineer. Cool. And then we'll probably have to move this because our resupplies will actually be dropped here, and we won't... Yeah, we won't need that once that's heating up. Alright, so now, with only one person out here, we have a 1 year... So People McNugget has 1 year, 109 days of nachos. Excellent. Alright, so let's do a... Go get this all set up and bring it out here. I'm not going to scrap one. I'm going to build one from scratch. That way I don't forget anything. I'm going to forget some. I know I am. It's how I rule. How I drool. How I rule. Alright. So, let's go down to here. Oh, sorry, here? No, here, no, there. And we want the logistics center. That's what we want. This is the front door, so I want to put 3 flex tubes. So I want to leave the front hatch I just want to leave it, you know, available. Another one there. Yeah, I'm trying to leave the crew hatch thing right way out of it out. Okay, well that was weird. Oh. Weird, I thought it was rotating the other way. Alright, so there's our 3 flex tubes. Get our engineer. That's going to be Soul Seeker D. And again, we'll have to swap the two because the pilot has to be in logistics and the engineer has to be in the PDU, I think. Let's go ahead and make sure we have all the tools. Again, I don't know what seat she's in. I can figure it out, but this is easier to do. Alright. So we're going to land and connect. Oh, wait a minute. Dang it. So I think what we need here is this. So we're going to connect the back door. That leaves the front door open. Leaves this open for, and this needs to be supplies. We had metallic ore out there, but we don't have supplies. We're going to leave this open, so once we start making supplies, all of these installations will be able to get supplies through the warehouse. Okay, so we have our engineer. Yep. We're gonna park it. We don't need any coolant. This is just logistics, right? Just logistics. Okay. Now all we have to do is put a sky crane on it. So let's again set this up for the MUN. Let's go ahead and put. What I used to use modular rocketry, MR, and they had a really skinny decoupler. Stock doesn't have one. They have the big fat one, so that's why I end up using these, so they don't take up so much real estate. And this thing alone should be fine if we go with sky crane. And that's got a nice reaction wheel, so we don't have to worry about a reaction wheel. And a thin fuel tank. 1700. Alright, cool. Now, what we need to do is, we're just going to ever so briefly pack a few light. Oh, actually, no. The first thing I need to do is, oh, not that one. That one. Oh, there we go. And I need to make 4 of these. It looks like what about there? Fine. Kinda hideous. They're gonna interfere. Hope not. Okay. That's that. I just wanted to, just in case, pack just a little bit of snacks. Oh, 3rd time's a charm. There we go. Alright, and then we need a fuel cell. Just need one of those. The reason why I pack a fuel cell is that the sky crane does not generate any electricity. This has got some electrical charge, and it might even last long enough. But this way we can generate power. Okay, so, and again, I want to put a docking port here, and then put the nose cone. That way I don't have to have a decoupler flying around. Alright. So, again, that is what's going to land. Cool. So let's build a stage that's going to go... we want a stage that's going to get it from Kerbin, so we want about, I'm going to say 2,000 Delta V. That's way over budget, but I want, again, a stage to help ease this down. So I think we can probably just go with... oh, I want to do a fairing too. Okay, let's do this. So reaction wheel, and let's do... Can I get away with this one? Let's see. Yep, alright, cool. Because what I want to do is make sure that's strutted. That is strutted. And is what we're going to do here. Build the fairing. There we go. Not exactly what I wanted, but that'll work. Alright, so we have a reaction wheel there. Let's see what happens if we do 2164. Perfect. Excellent. Top notch. Whatever. So once again, we have our 3 flex tubes. We have our engineer, right? Full secret D, right? And tools. Good. Logistics, right? Good. RCS, good. Engine, good. Fuel, good. Fuel cell, good. Some supplies just in case, good. Alright. Seems so easy. I don't know why. Alright, let's grab a decoupler. And add a little cool factor to this. Let's add some separatrons. Because it's cool. Alright, we want the separatrons are not facing the right way. Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Nope, there. Alright. Then we're going to kind of whoa. Tuck them in. Pull out just the nose a little bit. We want these to shoot off the same time as that decoupler. Alright, cool. Alright, so now, we're going from orbit of Kerbin, the MUN, with this stage. Oh, wait. Delta V is going to change. Yeah, that's fine. It'll still work. Alright, so now we'll say atmospheric. And let's see what we can get away with here. If we do 1 orange tank and a mainsail. Well, if we do 2, actually, we need a, whoa. Don't want to do that. That was scary. Put it. Oh. The reaction wheel. And then let's put 2 orange tanks and see how that works. We need mainsail. Not enough Delta V. So, can we get away with smaller boosters? Let's find out. Alright, let's do that. Grab smaller fuel tanks. So, come on. And we'll do Reliance. Okay. And, let's build it all out so I don't have to add pieces later. Oh, small reaction wheel, nose cone. I'm gonna not use separatrons this time, just I don't know why. Let's turn that around. No, let's turn blue and that around. Okay, tuck that down. Oh, fuel lines. Fuel lines. Let's get this over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure this is all strutted. It does make sense. Andy, you're only building 1. How's that going to help? Hang on, just hang on a sec. Now is what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this decoupler. And we're going to go 4. We're going to do 4 of these. Which did not go in center. Try that again. That's better. Alright, let's pull all the engines together. 3298. I'm going to do it. Going to borrow a little bit from the other stage, but that's okay. That's fine. And then see now everything's going to be auto-strutted because, yeah, Sweet. Alright, cool. Alright, and just to bring the whole ensemble together. Alright, so we fire off our 5 engines, and we're going to have our boosters for almost a minute. We'll detach those. Alright. Attach those. We burn on the main core, and then we'll have to borrow a little bit. According to this, we're going to have to borrow like 100 delta V from this, but this has got more than it should. So it should be good to go. So we need to call this the MUN metallic or log logistics. Did I spell that wrong? I spelled that wrong, didn't I? I'm missing an E in there. Logistics. Not a G, a C. There, I got it. All right. All right. So, am I missing anything? Flex tubes. Our engineer. Oh. I don't have a probe core, do I? Did I put a probe core? Because logistics I don't think has command, so that's an easy fix. Well, let's delete that. Take this off. That off. Go ahead and go here. We'll go this one. There. Now we have a probe core. Come on. Really? Why do I have this problem all the time? Weird. Okay, I don't need those. There we go. Alright, then just rebuild the fairing. That blended pretty good that time. 131 off the launch pad. That's fine. Alright. Now we should be good to go. I did not add an antenna. I didn't add any power generation. For the most part, every single engine generates power until we land, but the fuel cell will be on. When we get to orbit, I'll have to turn the fuel cell on so we don't lose any electrical. Alright. Alright. Just walked my way through a disaster there. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Get this place set up. There we go. We're flying. Soul Seeker D does not look very static. Nope. I think we forgot to pack some chocolates. Alright, this looks good. So once again, like I said, we're only going to have these boosters for about a minute, so we have about 14 seconds left. Looks like we're going to get just shy of 10,000. Well, shy of 9,000. Or 8,000, there we go. Alright, there you go. Alright, so what we have here under the hood on this one is everything we need to get the metallic ore drill site underway. And the reason why this was such a pain in the keister is the drill is like twice as large as a normal drill. It draws twice as much power, maybe even 3 times. And I forgot, I thought a technician would be able to do what an engineer could do. I brought a technician out, it couldn't do it. The second time out with the last load, second to last load, is I brought a pilot instead of an engineer. So finally we have an engineer. Please be an engineer. Please, 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 please. Okay, good. Because now with the drills for MKS is you have to take specialty parts and material kits and configure the drill how you want it. So it's kind of a multi-purpose drill. That's fine. A little bit more to get used to. Didn't have to do last time. Last time I think he had 3 drills or 4. And there was like one drill did some, another one did some other. So basically it minimizes the number of parts you have to have. Just have to do a little bit more. You have to put, the Kerbal's got to do a little bit more work. Forces you to do a little bit more planning. Alright, we're above. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And let's see if I can manage. Uh-oh. I saw some spongy stuff going on there. Something. Oh, I left that out. Something wasn't strutted. It is. Forget the strut. Oh. I saw something go boing. Let's turn the fuel cell on. $9.56. We're gonna have to borrow a little bit, just a little bit. Once again, when this engine's on, even the skipper, it has an alternator or a generator, and it does generate a certain amount of electrical charge. It has an alternator, so it generates 12 EC a second. That's why our electrical charge is not going down. Very cool. Alright, we have got to orbit. Alright, let's get this to the MUN. Oops, no, that's not what I want. What am I looking for? That. Right. So our current stage has got 2255. We're going to use 900. We're going to use 1300, 1400. So we're going to be left with, what? 14 minus, so 800, 900 delta V to ease this into its landing area. And then the lander itself, which has got more than enough delta V to land, will have a shorter distance. Get this connected. Swap the engineer into the PDU, put the pilot into logistics. Have the engineer, sorry, we'll leave the engineer out, have it reconfigure the drills. And we'll turn on a drill, see how the power drain is. And I'm going to have to extend the radiator because these drills require some cooling. So a little bit complicated. A little bit. Well, it's Friday. It's Friday the 13th, so who knows. And there are some other Kerbal streamers out there too. Their numbers are low too. It's a Friday. I think it's payday Friday too. Alright, cool. That was weird. Alright. As always, we'll do a mid-course correction. Just lined up. Enough. Oh, I forgot. I was bringing additional supplies in addition to those supplies. All right. Weird. Like a ghost image. Again, I didn't bring an antenna, but this right here has a built-in communication where the antenna, and being as I have a nice envelope of communication, right now it's communicating with one of the Kerbal sats. Hey Jeb, how you doing, man? We're getting the last piece of this puzzle for this metallic ore drill site delivered, connected together, do a little bit of work with the Kerbal, and see if we can't power it up. So again, no antenna, but the probe core has got enough range, plus these have got range for them to communicate, so not a total loss. Let's grab a maneuver node there. How you doing, Jeb? Okay. I'm just kind of curious, when does it switch over? Because I also have a synchronous satellite around the MUN. So I guess someone said that the listening station on Kerbals are stronger than anything. So all right, that's fine. We're bouncing off Luna, and going right to KSC. That's so funny. All right. Do 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 do. Alright, so this will get us our orbit around the MUN. And we want, that is the ore processing. That's the metallic ore, that's our target. So let's go over here, grab a maneuver node, slow down, line up a little bit. Let's get that all situated. So this will be our first braking retro maneuver. It's going to cost 222, and again we have, in the stage alone, we have 1100. Drop another maneuver node. Let's put on the brakes. I'm going to pull radial out so I have more of a drop on the target. Drop on the target. Let's change or line it up a little bit on it. That looks good. 264, we have 885 still. That's where we're going. Nighttime. How's our electrical charge? Electrical charge is fine. Again, the skipper does generate electricity, but we're getting ready to say goodbye to the skipper. So I better get ahead of the game here and get those extended. Alright, very cool. I think right about here. Put on the brakes. One last time with the skipper. Online Spirit, how you doing? Thanks a lot for popping in. Appreciate it very much. How was your day so far? Yeah, so we're overshooting the target a little bit, but we're going to face that way. Let's do a save. Let's get down to 15,000. 20. Alright, let's do that. And let's go ahead and do that. 2.5. And let's go ahead and say goodbye to that. And let's put the gear down. Or struts, or whatever they are. And excellent, thank you. I sit at work and could not be going home. Oh, you're stuck at work. Oh, alright. I understand. I understand. Alright, so we want to move that away. Isn't that the way we want to go? No, we want to go this way. We want to move the green thing over to the pink thing, because that's our target. We're still 14,000 up, so we have plenty of time. We're going to actually overshoot by on purpose here a little bit. Cool. And we're 14,000. We're going to get this down to 7. Okay, let's go ahead and do another correction. All we're trying to do is get as close as possible to the target as possible. I don't know why I said that twice. Alright. We're 4,000. We're falling pretty darn fast. Time to start slowing down. $1,300 delta V still. Still looking pretty good. Alright, let's again try to get this pointed. Alright. An interesting modification you... What? Have a... Which mod? Oh, the overlay? That's a nav HUD. Yeah, I like it. It helps me to determine what I want to do here. Alright, we're getting really close. Let's go ahead and do this. I land on the eye? Yeah, you can do that too. Alright, so we're going to turn that off. Let's, do that. Surface, make sure we point up, and... No, wrong way. Again, I'm going to use this to kind of help... Oh. Why is that fighting me? Oh, that's why. Alright. So, I just want to get over the target. Fill our horizontal speed. Still overshot the target a little bit. Okay, let's start landing. We have 1,000 delta V. We're 500 meters up, so let's go ahead and start dropping down. And we want to connect this to the PDU. On the only place we can. Wait till we get closer. It should be on this side. We're gonna have to swing this around like that. Still 900 meters delta V. Shouldn't be a problem. Slowing down. Oh, that's right. I had to bring a third one because this one doesn't have one. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, okay. I get it. Oh, I didn't bring a third one. Oh, totally botched that. Alright, let's go ahead and stop. And get lined up here. So, RCS. Oh, wrong way. There we go. So, the next supply drop, I'm gonna have to bring an extra flex tube. Let's go and land. I don't know, that's gotta be a bug. The radiator panels are really hot. Let's hover. Get this lined up a little bit better. Dang it. Can't find the right key. Oop. Much. What to do? No. 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 Yeah, that one. Gotta quit horsing around. Alright, is that too far away? Is that too close? That's too far away. So we need to, nope. Go that way, go that way, go that way. And that should be... Oh. Almost killed us. That should be fine. Almost killed us. Alright, off. SAS on. Let me read what was in chat. I figured out how to use the mod to reduce the correction and change my life. Yeah, it helps me with alignment as well. Alright, so what we need to do is we have our engineer here. Have her go EVA. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this flex tube off, connect it to there. So open up her inventory. Tools out. E for grab. Put that there. And take this from here. Oh dear. There we go. Node. Okay, I got to do a node twice. All right. Wrong one. Let's just put this back in the inventory. Turn that off. There we go. Alright, so now we have her close her inventory, do a link. A link. Connected, excellent. Okay, we'll come back to that. So now here's the moment of truth. I've tried to do this 3 times already. We want to change this to okay. I don't have material kits. I need 40 material kits. What? I need material kits. I brought metals. Alright, things are heating up for some reason. Let me go over here. And, where is it? Alright, that should... I will never learn, I guess. So let's go ahead and transfer... People McNugget. Now where's People McNugget at? Over here? Oh, there? Oh. She should be right here. Where is she? What? That's... I don't get it. Transfer crew. Transfer you to here. You. And so I have to make a little tiny rocket to bring out. What do I need again? Next. I need material kits. So I just need to bring down material kits. Oh, that is so frustrating. Thought it was metals. All right, well. All right. Now, why is everything heating up here? Cooling is at 99%. Why? That's cooling down a little bit. I know that's from the PDU, but it requires 200, and these things should be more than enough. I think there's a bug that when you are within physics range of something that can generate heat, it generates more than it's supposed to, I think. Thermal efficiency, so that warp temperature is going up. So this should be cooling down. That's not cooling down, is it? Oh, I have to bring out more cooling? Or is there a bug? That's going down significantly. Alright, so this is taking the heat first, and then these are doing the backup here. I can click on them. Alright. Oh, that's fine. Well, not really. So, this is supposed to be able to do up to 4 parts away. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe it's not reaching there. Ooh. I'm a little concerned. Now only one thing's what's heating up? Is it this? Alright, it's going down. Alright, see, now that the focus is on this, it seems to be cooling down. Alright, well. So we have our 2 Kerbals. We have Soul Seeker D and McNugget. They have 292 days of supplies. So let me go ahead and put this engine down. What do we have here? This is the supplies. So we'll go ahead and just leave that. We're going to go ahead and deploy that, turn on the lights. Oh, turn on the lights. Material kits. I need 40, so 40 times 4, so... Alright, well, anyways, that's a 2-hour mark for today. I need to go eat, I'm hungry. I might be back a little bit later, I don't know. So many mistakes I make. Anyways, guys, I think I showed you what not to do, but I hope you guys had some fun. I really do appreciate it. There is Jamorian is out there doing some more Kerbal. He does stock, and he's on hard mode, I think, today. Is he? He's doing a communication network right now. So, yeah. So let me go eat something. Maybe I'll think better. I doubt it. But if you don't know who Jamorian is, he's a fellow rocket jockey. That is the Twitch group that we belong to. We do KSP and other stuff. So let's do a friendly gamer circle visit. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Right there. Click on that link. If you don't know who he is, give him a follow. He does Kerbal, he does Minecraft, he does all other things, including Kerbal. So click on that link, give him a follow, I would appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and give him a host. I'm going to go make something to eat, clear my head, and hopefully we'll come back to this. Alright, talk to you later, guys. See you later.